Ring Walk Danny in Las Vegas, here at the Top Ring Gym with heavyweight contender Jared Big Baby Anderson.
Yes, sir.
Brother, first and foremost, appreciate you for your time. You know how things been. Obviously, last time we saw you in the ring was back in December at the Garden. Phenomenal performance as always. Rumor has it April 23rd on the card of Tyson Fury, Dillian White. Is there any confirmation, or can you tell us anything regarding that?
I guess when Top Rank tell y'all, we'll find out. You know, I don't like to move things or shake things up too much. But as of now, you know, we ready, we stand ready. So I hope to see y'all soon. Let's just say that.
Yesterday, Dillian White finally signed. The deadline was 10 p.m. Vegas time. He signed right before that. So the fight will carry on. Like I said, April 23rd. That's 2 months from now. So in a hypothetical world, you do get the call for that date. You know, you would have plenty of time to prepare.
Plenty of time.
If it's April 23rd or if it's not, what type of names would you like to get in there with? What type of names have been brought up, you know, as potential, you know, in the next few fights for you?
Names?
You know, there's guys out there like maybe like a Christian Hammer.
Yeah, he's one.
I'm trying to
think myself.
Yeah, I'm trying to think
honest,
like what heavyweights, especially out there.
I was about to say, if we all being all the way honest, don't nobody want to fight me no way. So it's like every name I just about would throw out there, too many people wouldn't. It'd just be like, oh well, why would you fight him or who would you fight? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
What about a Chisora?
Chisora, I definitely would like to fight Chisora. I don't know if they would accept that. I don't know if any sanctioned body would even, you know, allow that. I also haven't had a 10-round fight yet, technically. Although they were scheduled or supposed to be,
right.
They never actually met the deadline because they had to shorten it or for whatever reason. So I'm sure most commissions wouldn't accept that right now.
I don't know, but they accept it all in Britain. It seems like, man.
Hey, I ain't mad if they do.
Yo,
I would love it.
They got guys out there that's like 10 and 120. I shit you not.
That's crazy.
You get bored on BoxRec one day, you'll see the craziest records in the
crazy.
UK.
I'm definitely gonna have to check.
But yeah, I don't. Off the top of my head, I ain't gonna lie. Anybody who want to fight, you know, anybody, if you got a name for yourself or even want to build a name for yourself, you want to knock me off, come holler at me, you know, come shout my name out, say my name. I ain't heard nobody really say my name. I don't know because they don't want to fight me or maybe they just ain't think about me. Whatever it is, whatever the case is, you know, I'm still pushing forward. I'm still working hard. I'm just making sure that anybody who get in that ring don't win.
I don't want to misquote, but I'm sure you saw, this was maybe like a month and a half ago, Bob Barham's comments regarding Deontay Wilder and yourself in the future. Is that a fight that has even crossed your mind, given, you know, the whole promotional?
1,000 times. Everybody is said or kind of, you know, mentioned that to me. I'm 100% willing and ready for it. Whenever it happens, it happens. Hopefully it does. Hopefully he takes the fight. Hopefully he's not done.
I was just gonna ask you that. You know, I see he in the studio cooking up some music. Do you think he comes back? I mean, without a doubt, you know, one of the best American heavyweights of all time. Sure, he's cemented his legacy. And like I tell people, like, everybody got your number, and it just seemed like Fury was the guy to have his number. Yeah. Obviously, you helped Tyson in the second and the third fight, correct? But do you think Deontay comes back? Even if it's not against you, just in general?
To be honest, I do. Only because I think he got a pride thing. You know, he can't go out like that. That'd be too bad of a way. He can't end his legacy like that, you know? So I definitely think he comes back, wins a few more fights, and then just calls it like, I'm too old for this, and I don't want to keep going through this. So I hope he does come back. I hope he does end on a win, because as you said, one of the most...
Obviously, Deontay, you know, and all his accomplishments, all his accolades, that would be, you know, a phenomenal fight for you, because when people talk about the heavyweight division in the United States, you know, they mentioned Deontay Wilder obviously first, but then they mentioned you right behind him. What did you see in the fights, and what did you get out of the training camps with Tyson Fury that makes you feel like I'm ready for it. I'm ready for him? Because I mean, you got to think about it. The only person he stepped into the ring with that he hasn't knocked out is Tyson Fury.
Right.
And even in the first fight, some people felt he might have been, you know.
Well, what I see, it's a lot of flaws. Of course, I can go on and on, to be honest. But every dog has his day, and every styles make fights. So his style may beat mine. I believe my style is gonna be his in an impressively fashion. That's just me. People can bet their money with who they want. But like I said, I'm very very confident in my abilities. My jab is superior. I don't think he can get past it. He keeps his hands too low. He don't have no legs. I'm gonna go to his body. It's a lot of different ways and different things I could do in order to beat him, and I would plan to capitalize on them. So, like I said, I would accept the fight. Hopefully, he would too, and we can have a great show for you guys.
Now, obviously, we saw you on the undercard on the pay-per-view. You know, this of their third fight, Deontay and Tyson. That is that fight week. Tyson Fury said that you'd be the next heavyweight champ. What in the training camp, and obviously I don't expect you to talk about the sparring or nothing like that, but what about the training camps that you guys have shared and just those moments in the ring, you know, for Tyson to say that? What do you think it was that he saw in you for him to give such big praise?
What he saw, the speed, the grit, the grind, after I get out the ring, go hit straight to the bag, or and just pushing myself every day, even when I'm frustrated. Even I'm gonna push through it. I'm gonna try my hardest to overcome any obstacle that I got going on. At that moment, I think that was kind of what was like. All right, yeah, this kid right here is gonna be different.
Another guy that, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure you've shared the ring with, and as far as training goes, is Joseph Parker.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a fight, because obviously Joseph Parker, former world champion, very well known. Is that a fight that would interest you? Cause I'm just trying to think of names, because obviously you want to put yourself, from this contender status, in line for a title shot.
That's crazy you say that. A lot of people don't consider me a contender.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's bias in me, but I don't know. I feel like I'd have to say you a contender. But I mean, for those who say that you're not, for those who say that you're still a prospect, I mean, beating a guy like Joseph Parker, that would definitely,
100%.
Put you in those talks. So, do you think a fight? I'm really just trying to think of names, like. To me,
so you just as stuck as I am.
Yeah, to me, like a Chisora, a Christian Hammer, Joseph Parker. I'm really, like there's names that's coming up like a Gerald Washington or Charles Martin, but realistically, with them being PBC fighters, it's like I don't even want to mention those kind of names, but I'm really just trying to think. How do you see a fight with yourself and Joseph Parker play out though?
It's my guy. I love him to death. But every boxer should be confident in his own abilities, which I am. I would love to make that fight if we could. Of course, it's business. It's always business. Gonna be love at the end of the day. But yeah, if we were to get that call, I would accept the fight. I'd love to do it. If it happens, it happens. But I think I'm more leaning towards any of them UK boys, to be honest. Like Babbitt, Autumn.
Alan Babbitt, that'd be a good one.
Yeah, all those journeymen, or because I done seen a lot of David Adelaide, George Fox, and a few others. Journeymen. What's the one he just fought? Norman or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah. I think he bought or something like that. But David Adelaide, one of them had just fought him. I think they say he's a good journeyman, and he gives people problems, stuff like that. I think one of them people would be great. whether they come over here or whether I go over there. You know, I've had this is gonna be. If I fight April 23rd, that'll be my first fight in the UK. But I would love to stay. I would love to come back, or you know, things of that
Right.
nature. I hear I got a good fan base there, and I love to build it even more. So,
Is there a name in the sport of boxing that you wouldn't step in the ring with?
no.
So it's free smoke for whoever.
For the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.